The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's thumb, Wenceslas.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
I didn't find anything unusual on him except for a lot of coin.
I'd say that's unusual for a monk, wouldn't you?
Well,
Have you got it on you?
yeah.
Great. Since that's the money we paid the bastard for a job he didn't do, I'll have it back.
Sure. Here you are.
Well, I never. Honest to God, Grosjean, what are you so glum about? You didn't think I'd let you keep it, did you? Here's your share for the work you did. Not a Grosjean more.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just the crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. Show this to them. It's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric, he should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy. Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. The wall here isn't too high. Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure. This must be where the commanders are.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery.
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
I'm no master, but I know a thing or two.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir. Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
I'm so hungry. I could eat.
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with a sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
I've never seen you.
Really? I'd stake my neck I know you from somewhere. Well, never mind. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If...
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what... You horse, son! Jesus, you got me.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanya gets past it.
Oh, that's very generous.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm...
I think I've got it.
Meester.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
He's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. They told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobyla. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me? Jesus, that brutally worked you over. Here. Try to drink. I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by István's bruiser.
Why would you, of all people?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over.
So what exactly are your...
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's...
But I do care. I don't believe a word you say. I know you're up to something.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest.
A bandit's life isn't quite how you imagined it, eh? My heart bleeds. But you could easily make a run for it on your own.
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace. My help won't cost you a tenth of what István would want from Sir Radzig.
How do you propose to...
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make... I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang...
Risk? Sounds riskier...
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again.
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world and I'm an outlaw. How long do you think it'll take before I'm swinging from a gibbet?
What about my possession?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you.
All right, then.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratsig.
You have my word.
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where the pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and...
Free and covered in shit.
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, there shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree.
Hey, who's there? Well, now. Look what's come.
there? What's going on? What's that? Well, look what's crawling out from under some
weak
rock.
at the knees, have you?
You're dead. Who's there? What's going on there? Who's there? Hey!
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone!
With no shoes at all. Don't even say that. Seriously, I'd sooner go barefoot than have to fight in these turf skins. Is that all you've got? Ow! Fuck.
What's that? The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on... Who's there? What's going on there?
Who's there? You! What have we got here? Stand up!
What's going on there? Who's there?
Jesus, what a fucking stink. I can't stand any more of this.
Hold your breath.
Hey, who's there?
Fuck that. I don't want to catch cholera. Fuck out of here before I speak guts.
What of Eric?
Eric's buggered off somewhere, so he won't be checking on us. Anyway, if we move over there a bit, we'll still be able to watch this pile of shit just as well. Even better, because you won't be doubled over puking.
We'll see fuck all in the dark.
Who gives a fuck? Come on, let's go. I'd like to see the idiot that would climb a pile of shit and come back.
To me!
So, we're out. Now it's time for you.
Don't worry, I keep my word. But I have to go to Ratai and see my father.
Fine. We should get...
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good.
A horse?
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me, given the balls that he has. Now, I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
I told you he had balls!
Well, I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. It looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyik. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits. They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to hire mercenaries from all around. He's already got quite an army at Vranyik.
But what the fuck is he after?
I can tell you exactly, and you won't like it.
How's that?
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into his camp, I was taken captive. We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can defeat them. And he knows no one will come to our aid now.
That fucking cunt! I'll skin him alive!
How many men has he got?
More than 100, I'd say.
And how secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above Sasau. It's inaccessible from 3 sides, surrounded by a timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his!
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle? Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranyik tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
Zbyszek is from Skalitz. He helped me escape captivity and saved my life. I promised him a reward for it.
Indeed. Well, Zbyszek, if you saved my son's life, I'm grateful to you. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this reward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your generosity.
And under the circumstances, we won't ask how you came to be with that herd of swine at Vranyik. So you'd better get out of here quick, before I start thinking about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Goodbye, my lords. Thanks, Henry. God be with you.
Get a good meal inside you and get those wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Awake already?
I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to Talmberg as soon as possible. You need to rouse Sir Divish and his men for the attack. We'll meet...
If I don't set off
Listen
right
up,
now
men.
to deliver the message to Sir
Gonna be a
Divish,
long night.
there's a good chance
No
our men
easy
will lose
picking.
the battle. I can't let that happen.
Last one of you standing here and...
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him, Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight. They send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
Well, Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go parley with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 70. Most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few. At least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other side?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it?
Yes, sir!
Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood?
Yes, sir!
Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
Archers, fire!
Flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there, go with him. The rest of you, warm up and go to the top gate.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Top? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Well, look here.
What?
there.
Sir, I'd like to go outside.
We need to take a proper look around first. Find any clue about where Tom's gone?
There's something over there.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything's going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle, left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house. Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
Hold! Take it! Those bastards have shut us in here! We have to get over the gate!
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man!
I don't think so. I like it better right here.
Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp?
I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here.
Radzig? What do you want, you viper?
Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. Whew, but I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
I'd better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best. Dark colours.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Can you teach?
Certain.
I want to achieve.
You can't become a master.
Well. I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Take care. If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories about this for years. Unless we fuck it up, then Istvan will be telling the stories and the joke will be on us.
We'll go for it.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon? Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Fuck.
Well, I
The alarm's
never-
been sounded.
This will be so.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
It's bound to draw attention. First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest. Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us. Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour. Jesus. Get a fucking move on, man. Patience. He has to move.
Well, I never.
Where's Sir Radzig and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Rad...
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here.
Take care now.
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought...
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to...
Yes. We can't leave them.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness.
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this...
I told you, I'm not...
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job half done.
Save your speeches. Are you going to help?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out of here.
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Gorva! Fuck my ass! Gorva!
I'll have to carry him out of here right now.
If you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose.
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My arse is killing me. Faster! Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much.
Get over here!
Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand
and
that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the... They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said...
I'll try to ask him if I can help.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet...
How are you faring?
How do you think I'm faring, lad?
Well, at least...
Not so far. Though we may end up...
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well. Is there anything you can tell me about...
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses.
Do you think Sigismund...
How do I know what's in his head?
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of...
Is there some way...
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one?
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it...
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there God be with you.
Greetings. What?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build...
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. Aye. I'll never manage it on my...
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't...
Actually, there is a... Conrad Kieser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Kieser?
He's a scholar who studied medicine. But he even took part in the siege of Nicopolis.
You're still in it.
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated... If we were lucky, it wouldn't fight...
He was with Sig...
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't...
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished.
Banished?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer.
What's he doing here?
They sent him over here to help with building...
And how am I
Well, only if all else fails.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. God be with you.
Good health.
What's the
ease?
Repairing the castle.
And time-consuming.
Pity they didn't...
Toth is a wily fox.
Is there anything...
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quarter. Good luck, then.
God save.
Our thing.
It's a shit.
I'm sorry to hear.
I only pray we kill every last one of them bastards. Take care now.
How are things?
I'm worried. I pray.
No.
See you later.
Good God! You look...
How are
I think that...
So do I.
Goodbye.
Why are you waking me?
Take care.
Yeah.
Greetings.
How are you, my...
Only I'm...
Well, at least you're...
True.
How do you think...
Better than it happened.
I'm sorry we...
Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve.
So, Hanush...
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger.
For now.
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself.
It was a pleasure...
Take care now.
God save you.
How are we doing with the...
Who wants to know? One of their lord...
No, I just wondered if there was anything...
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well...
Yes, I've heard something.
I'll say. Every other man...
Fine, I'll keep... I brought you...
Stack it... What's going on? You said you...
Do we have any...
Christ, I wish we did. Don't I... And the lads. Good luck to you.
Yeah. To me.
God's sake.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back.
I'm a few kegs short myself. And what? God be with you.
God be with you.
Andrew, there's no more.
I could. There's no.
Just as a matter. Well, right now there are 3.
When you put it like that, I have got a few kegs I could send over. Oh,
Just remember, if you poison.
those soldiers would drink it up long before it has time to. I'll have them loaded up right away and taken there. And give their lordships my regards. Tell them I'm sending my best beer as a gift. Why the devil shouldn't I get some goodwill out of this at least? Yeah. Yeah.
My humble greetings.
I'm looking.
Already? What happened to the last?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter.
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been.
Talmberg's been.
Christ blood. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free. All right?
Thank you.
God be with you.
Yeah.
I'm at your service.
I brought you...
Stack it up.
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going to...
I've arranged some beer for you from the...
You're a proper treasure, you are.
The charcoal.
That's handy.
Well, you can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone. Good luck to you.
God be with.
How are the men
They're a rabble.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true, I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man.
But then you'd have an injured soldier.
I never heard.
How goes it?
How go?
I felt that way.
That went. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save.
I need something to...
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep.
No, I need someone who...
I'm sorry, but I'm not a miracle worker. I can only... Good luck, then. Goodbye.
I need some...
I do...
But I need enough for at least 100.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to brew up a bit at a...
That'll be very helpful.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
The Lord be praised.
How do you feel, Sir Divish?
I felt better, but I feel awful, truth.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll see.
With flesh can be healed, perhaps.
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him.
Godwin. But why would you need a priest?
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see God be with me.
Good day to you.
There's something I need from.
Is there, my son?
There are a lot of dead and wounded.
I'd like to help, but sadly I simply can't. My own parishioner.
But Sir Divish him.
If he wants me, let him come and speak to me himself. But I'm not going anywhere. It's your fault I have to live with a sword.
I never forced you to do it.
How dare you?
All right, I understand. So why don't you turn it round on them? Why don't you say you'll go to town?
Sebastian. That might help, I suppose. But tell me the truth. Is the air really thick with arrows?
It is a siege, but all the camps are well out of range, so you don't...
Well, see how the martyrdom angle works and then I'll go. At least getting out of here for a while will give me a break from all those judgmental looks. Take care now.
Yeah.
My humble. Take care.
Yeah.
You didn't think this one through, did you?
Yeah.
I've come to ask...
Again?
Their lords...
These are tragic...
Thank you, Father.
Take care.
Do you happen to know the where...
And what do you want from the...
Never mind. What do I...
Good luck, then.
Plucked from the flanks of Mount Olympus.
God be with you.
Carrots and apples. Your face.
Powder made of the
From
bones
the yard
of
or
Saint
from the
Thomas.
bush, lean and fatty pork, chicken.
Good day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Good luck then. God be with you.
still quite hungry.
Good day.
Is this where Conrad keeps...
Indeed.
I need to speak to...
Oh, really?
Tobias Fayfire sent me. He's asking Master...
Must be important then. Go in. Here's the key.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir, Tobias Fayfire, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfire? Tobias Fayfire? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfire has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little... and it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't... Then when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't... perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might...
And why are you here?
To be honest,
Money, sir? You don't seem like a...
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus.
What is it?
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. My opus. Mark my words. One day, our whole world...
Of course.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud. Could I help you with...
Who says I won't?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my... And my word is my bond. I have...
Who do you work...
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed...
Could I not just pay off?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction.
Ah, as long as he has...
Yes, but...
Couldn't Carol...
I realize that, but Sassar Monastery has always kept its neutrality. But I might have another.
What do you...
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot...
That's a...
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be...
How do I get my...
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carol... He's fond of his styles. Maybe you...
Right.
greeting.
I've got that commit.
Not so loud. The very thing. Go to the Sasau's.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell...
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game...
Yeah.
Has something happened to you?
I need some...
Then go and...
The thing is...
I can't consent to that. We might, if he didn't get him... I've given my answer.
Suppose...
What use would...
But the con...
From what I... Anyway.
Thank you.
You're well...
May God... I hear you like...
Always. You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. Not afraid of anything? That's all. Not afraid of anything? That's it. Now you. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. We'll see. this will be the one. Whew.
Pour me one.
That's it.
One ale over here, please.
No, I daren't. About time it went my way. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Ale for me.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. Not afraid of anything? Eh? Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. Not afraid of anything? Eh? Sakra. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
God almighty, has something happened to you?
I have a mess. The fox.
What? What in heaven's name?
Conrad Keyser sent it.
Why the hell didn't you say?
That's sod.
Well, never mind.
I've got this document.
So Conrad is... Let's see it then. Well, take care.